So I just thought it'd be helpful to go through a couple of problems on the study guide with you, particularly 4 and 5 where you have variables on both sides of the equation, 6 and 7 where you have fraction equations, and then if we have time we'll get to some of these other ones. So for number 4, this is number 4 from the study guide. So what we want to look at is if we have variables on both sides of the equal sign, basically we want all of the x's to be on one side of the equal sign and all of the numbers to be on the other side of the equal sign so that we know what does x equal. So in this case, you can combine the regular numbers first, so you can combine the variables first. I'm going to combine the variables. And the easiest way I see to do that is just to subtract 7. This is a positive 7. And if I take away 7x here, then I'm moving the variable over to this side. But if I subtract here, I subtract here. So minus 7x minus 7x. So now I've removed the variable from this side, and all I'm left with is 4. Then I combine these. I have positive 10x and negative 7x. You have to remember your integer rules. If the signs are different, you subtract, and you take the sign of the one that's furthest away from 0. So 10 is further away from 0, so it's a positive 3x minus 23. Now that I have all the variables on one side, now I want to combine the regular numbers all to the other side. So the easiest way to do that is just to add 23 to both sides. I'm adding 23 because it's a minus 23 here. And if I want to get rid of this so that only the 3x is on this side, I have to undo subtracting 23, which is adding 23. Whatever you do to one side of the equal sign, you have to do to the other. So now 23 minus 23 just leaves 3x. And if I do 4 plus 23, I have 27. The last thing left to do, this is just a one-step equation. If I want to get the x completely isolated, I have to undo what I'm doing. Well, a number and a variable together, that operation is multiplying. So if I want to get rid of this 3, I have to divide by 3. And if you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other side. 3 divided by 3 is 1x. 27 divided by 3 is 9. And what this means is I can substitute 9 back in for x into the original equation, and these two sides should be equal to each other. So if I do 7 times 9 plus 4, that should be equal to 10 times 9 minus 23. And 7 times 9, 63, plus 4 is 67. And 10 times 9, 90, minus 23 is 67. So 9 makes these equal. 9, when I substitute 9 for x, that makes that true, and that's what that means.